What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am very excited to announce a new partnership with a company. It is a small shop out in California. Side note, it's kind of funny, for as crazy restricted as California is, it seems like there's a lot of cool performance stuff that comes out of California. But anyway, super excited. It is a new product for the 6-liter market. It's well, I should say it's a new take on something that people have been doing with this part, and I've actually been lucky enough to have a pretty significant say in how this design came together. So I'm super excited, super proud, and I have the demo model here. I'm going to show you guys it, and then I'm going to send this back to my buddy who's going to make the final production model and ship that out to us. So again, super excited. We'll see how this all turns out, but I do feel really good about it. And I want to apologize for my absence, guys. I've been super busy with a lot going on. We will talk about that on my next live feed. For those of you that want caught up, I'm not going to waste your guys' time here. Some things to quick point out, messing around trying to see what configuration I like with my door handles here, either the all white or the black background with the white. Drop your comments down below. What do you guys like? I did add my painted mirror caps on there finally. And the reason for this video right here is the new Degas bottle. Now, I know some of you guys are going to say people are already making this, and that's true. There are a lot of aluminum ones out there. What's cool about this is stainless steel. This is a stainless steel Degas bottle. So it is a little different. I don't have it on there tightly, just test fitting it up, making sure it's got plenty of clearance with the intake system. And obviously here on the side somewhere will probably be where the sight glass goes. I think I'm going to actually kind of say to put it here on this model. I was worried about maybe this brake booster or the reservoir tank being in the way, but I think that'll actually be a nice spot for a sight glass as opposed to up here. But either one will work well no matter what, but we'll get that figured out later. Anyway, so plenty of room here, and a lot of intakes have changed since this style from S&B. They now have a different reworked one that doesn't come out here as far as it come more direct in here. But we also have plans, this company and I, to release a larger intake system, probably a 4-inch and maybe a 5-inch model, which I think will be kind of cool. That's something, those are things that are on the market, but this will be made of stainless steel, not aluminum. So just something a little bit different, still cool. Very excited again to be working with him. Again, that's Rhino Diesel Performance. And I want to talk about some of the other things that are going to set this Degas bottle apart from a lot of the other ones that are on the market. First and foremost is we're going to be able to run all your ports just like you would your 2 stock locations. But on top of that, we're also going to include a bung that is welded in there as well to accept a race port. And what I mean by that is, for those of you guys out there running coolant reroutes that just want to have a simple design that comes up and right over here to your Degas bottle, no splicing in underneath here like I currently have, although this is a very clean setup too. I don't know if you can see it down there, but that's how I have it teed in under there, and that works fine too. I just think it'll be cool to have it up here, the ability to run it right into your Degas reservoir without any issues. So, but it is a pretty sharp looking piece. I like it. Now, if you guys have any input here or any things I'm not seeing, so far everything looks good to me as far as fitment. This is up nice and high and has plenty of room, still has probably a 1/2 inch in there before it would even make contact with this. So it's looking good there. I'm very excited about this, guys, again. So if you have any input, again, we're thinking a sight glass here. Then over here, we'll have the two factory ports. And again, you'll be able to close them off. Well, you'll be able to close either of them off if you want with just a bolt and an O-ring if you have a different setup. Now, I'm not sure why you'd mess with this small connection from here to here, but the other one, if you have a race intake manifold like I do, you don't need it, so why not be able to just bolt it off, have a nice clean finished look to it. Or you can just run the race port in there. I run my coolant reroute directly into my Degas bottle. That's why I have mine like that. So we are getting rid of the Mishimoto one and going to what in my opinion is going to be a much nicer one. Plus, made right here in America, a small company. He makes a lot of 7.3 Degas bottles and a few other 7.3 products, and we are talking about hopefully bringing him into the 6-liter market for you guys. Again, we are talking intakes in the future, maybe some intercooler pipes if he's in. So just doing some cool stuff with him. I'm, again, super excited. I hope you guys are too. So I do not have final pricing on this. They do all come powder coated. That is included in his pricing, I believe. So when I get the final one, I will have pricing available to all of you guys, and I just hope you guys are excited too. So there it is, guys. I do apologize again for my absence from YouTube. I have been super busy, and again, we'll get into that later. I know a lot of you guys love the performance stuff, but a lot of you guys have talked about these Degas bottles and asked how I like my Mishimoto one, and in recent months, I have not been as thrilled with it. So again, some of you guys have heard me rant about that before. We're not going to do it here. But we're going to something that I think will be much nicer, and I think it's going to look better, and it's going to be unique in itself. I'm not aware of anyone that has that kind of customized feel to it like this is going to. Even talked about maybe being able to do for those of you guys that like AN line, you can get AN fittings. We can reach out to him and get those sort of things done. Now it does jack the cost up quite a bit. AN fittings aren't cheap. But if that's what you're into, that is something that could be done as well. So lots of options that we're going to have out there. And maybe right now you don't want to run a race intake manifold like me, but maybe in 2 years you might. And if you buy this, you're not going to have to worry about how you run your hose. It's going to be super easy, super simple to do at that point, because you're already going to have a Degas bottle that's able to accept it. And again, of course, you can always just cut it in underneath like I currently have it. It's not a huge deal either way, but I just like having the ability to pick and choose like that. So anyway, guys, maybe not my most exciting upload in the world, but it is an upload. And I do have a new turbo sitting in the house now that's gonna go on the truck. We're gonna do a full review on it. From you guys know, the guys over at Turbo Time USA, we have another turbo up for review. I think you guys are really gonna like it. The turbo I'm running on my truck's relatively large, and it seems like the turbo that we're going to do next, I think, is going to suit more of your guys' needs than the current old turbo on the truck. So stay tuned for that. That stuff is coming soon. We will talk about that turbo in the very near future, the next upload probably, and we'll go from there, guys. Anyway, thank you all. If you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and as always, drop those comments down below, guys. I'll see you in the next upload.